Hello, my friend Scott here, representing Youth Potential. Now today I want to talk about being selfish with your mental health and learning to say no to people. Now, I don't know about you guys, but over many years I've found it so easy just to want to please other people rather than pleasing myself. You know, putting others before me, putting their needs before my own needs. And a lot of the time it can have a kind of effect on my well-being, and I'm sure you've had similar experiences. So recently I got myself signed off of work sick. Again, it's been about a year since I last had time off work for my mental health, and this time I had to make the bold decision to take it on myself, and it was not an easy decision. So, as you all know, if you've been watching my videos, my stepmom had a stroke and she's lost the capability to speak, and my partner Carla had some psychotic episodes and is in hospital. I thought she was going to come out today, but it turns out she's going to come out on Wednesday. Fingers crossed. And on top of that, work was quite stressful. It's summer holidays, it's a busy time of year if you're working in catering and hospitality. And all that on top of dealing with depression, anxiety and EUPD day in, day out. It's just a real head fuck. And obviously I had that moment where I felt like I wanted to end my life again. So anyway, for all that, I went to work one evening, and after all this shit previously had happened, still ongoing, I went to work. I thought, no, I'm gonna give it my best. In the morning, my mum and stepdad said that I shouldn't go to work, that I'm not well enough because I was just feeling so low. And I told them that I can't take more time off work. I can't afford to. My line manager's on holiday, he's getting married, and I need to hold the fort. I need to look after the kitchen. And I thought, you know, I've got to do it. I just got to plough on through. He's going to be back in 3 weeks and it's going to be okay. I got to work and I was this close to breaking down. I think if I'd had to have worked another hour, I probably would have just smashed up the place, walked out, screamed, just done something stupid. I don't know. So service was busy and it was like almost 40 degrees in the kitchen. And I just couldn't take it. I was getting so stressed out. Every food order that was coming in, it was just pissing me off, and I hated it. I got out. I went outside after service had finished, but before I'd finished my actual shift, told my mum I can't take this no more. It's just too much. She didn't reply to me. She was travelling at the time. So then I took the decision to go and speak to my manager, the most senior manager on site at the time, and I just said, I can't do this no more. I need time off with all that's going on. And I literally said, like, I can't walk away from work every night feeling like I want to hurt myself. It's not right. I come to work not only because I earn money, but because I'm a part of a team. I love the people I work with and I enjoy my job as well. But walking away feeling like I really want to hurt myself, it's not healthy. And I said, like, I know it's going to leave you guys in the shit, because if I go, then we're down 2 people and it's not the right time of year for that. But I had to say no. I had to be selfish. I felt like a failure at the time. And people kept on justifying it to me, saying, like, you know, you've got to put you first. If you were, like, you know, physically throwing up and had your head down the toilet, you'd have to take time off anyway. So why is this any different? It's the difference between being physically sick and mentally sick is, like, you know, being physically sick, the symptoms are so obvious and visible to others and yourself, whereas being mental, you just think, no, if I can just keep on going, I can get through it. And that's the kind of person I've been for such a long time. But I had to say no. I said, I can't come into work for a little while. I just can't, because it's making me miserable and I don't want to hate my job. I feel too anxious to look for another job. And I know my job is stressful, but I like to keep myself challenged. I want to keep myself active. I don't want to be one of these people that tries to use their mental illness as an excuse not to go to work. And trust me, I've seen plenty of people that do just that. And in my opinion, when it's not justified either. Yeah, I don't like giving up. I don't like quitting. I don't like saying no. I don't like letting people down. I've been like that such a long time. And I feel really bad because my direct messages on Instagram, I've not been replying to them for similar reasons. I just don't feel well enough to be able to be inspirational sometimes to other people. I'm trying to look after myself, and that's what you got to do, you know. If you're suffering with depression, anxiety, bipolar, EUPD, amongst other things, you know, you've really got to try and learn to say no to people when they ask you to do things, or they're expecting you to do something and it's affecting your emotional and mental well-being. It's not healthy, because you just push your problems away to one side, or you try to, and then you focus on these other people, and then later on your problems resurface and you can't deal with it because you're tired, you're stressed out, your thoughts are just all over the place, your emotions are up and down, and you know, physically things start showing up, like you get ulcers, spots start coming up, you know, you're suffering from fatigue, you don't want to get up in the morning, you don't want to get out of bed, or your mind's working overtime and you can't sleep. It's not healthy. You know that. I don't need to tell you that, do I? No. So yeah, the point I'm really trying to make here is that it's okay to be selfish with your mental health, okay? Sometimes you just got to say, no, I can't do that anymore, or just, I need to rest up for a couple of weeks or whatever. I need to rest. I need to keep my mind away from stressful things. I need to relax. You know, I need to chill, do some soul searching, you know, just do some recreational stuff. I need to have fun. And yeah, you've got to do that. And I know you don't like saying no to people. No, you don't like letting people down, whether they're your friends, your family, your work colleagues, but sometimes you just have to. And they'll understand. If they truly care about you, they will want you to take a rest. They will want you to stop. Okay? And you're not a failure for doing that, okay? Strictly speaking, you're not quitting either, okay? I thought I was a quitter, a failure, but no, it's not. I'm just taking a bit of a break, and then when I'm ready, I can get back to my routine, back to being really, well, I'm not saying big-headed, but good at my job, back to being sociable and fun to be with, and taking an interest in things rather than just feeling so miserable that I don't get enjoyment out of anything, you know? It's okay to do that. And if people ask you, can you do this for me? Just say, no, I'm not feeling up to it. You don't have to justify it. You don't have to tell them if you don't want to. Sometimes you don't need to explain to them why you're feeling low or why you can't do something. Just be a bit fucking selfish, okay? Just say no and have some you time, rest, you know. Our brain needs rest. It needs our personal time, you know, it needs those kind of things. It needs recreation, okay? And if you're just constantly living and doing things for other people, whether it's your company, your school, your friends, your family, any other commitments, you know, you're just going to burn out and you're going to want to kill yourself. And that sounds extreme, but trust me, it's happened to me enough times. It happened to me recently. So yeah, please think about it. Learn to say no. Just take a bit of time out. Whether you need a break, whether you need to go away, like on holiday somewhere, whether you just need to be at home and spend time with friends and family. I don't know what it is. Maybe you know what makes you feel relaxed and makes you feel worthwhile. So yeah, think about it, my friends. Learn to say no. It's okay to be selfish. That doesn't make you a bad person. It doesn't even make you a selfish person. In my opinion, honestly, it's good to give to people, but when it comes to your physical and mental well-being, you have to be selfish. Okay guys, thank you very much. Take care. Bye.